tonight. Detroit had some players leave over the summer and over last season as well. It's a young team. Looks like they're going to try and build around Andre Drummond. How do they go about that, Kenny?
Well, Drummond's not a big threat from the outside. So, you have to have a stretch four that could help him out a lot. Then he'd have room for interior. They drafted Stanley Johnson. The kid is going to be pretty special. And spacing around the perimeter.
We are live from the Palace of Auburn Hills for this Eastern Conference battle featuring the Pistons here in Detroit. Well, what better way to spend a Monday night than with the 2K Sports team and the NBA. Welcome, everyone. This reporting from the sideline. Away from Cleveland for the Cavaliers. Well, they're entering a bit of a soft spot in their schedule, facing off guys against some of the lower-ranked teams in the league, and we'll see if they're able to take advantage and have their win total. And what a big-time opportunity this is, folks. We're going to see the first official NBA start from Gilmore.
He's earned that spot in the starting five with some impressive play. So I wouldn't be surprised to see him hang on to it for a long time.
Well, it's certainly a big responsibility they're giving him, but I think he's ready for it. He's got the poise that's needed to take an opportunity in the starting lineup and make the best of it.
Here's the starting group for the Cleveland Cavaliers. Down low, it's Love and Mozgov. Irving is out there with Freak, and it's LeBron in at the 3 side. Phelps now in the scoring column with that deuce. 1 for 2 this game.
Oh, that is just weak defense there. I'm pretty sure that was not the plan to give him those kind of baskets at the hoop.
Now here's Mozgov, and LeBron gets it to go with the assist by Mozgov.
It's got to be nice for them to know that game in and game out, his offense is going to be there for him.
Phelps defended by Gilmore. Mozgov grabs the board.
Terrific job that time defending at the rim. I mean, it's not an easy task stopping that fella when he's headed to the bucket like that. Good job.
Now here's Freak. He's coming off a 19-point game against Miami.
Yeah, but he set up shop at the free throw line. I mean, he just could not be defended out on the floor.
Now here's Jennings following the miss by Freak for the 3. Mozgov grabs the board.
That's another miss. Already they've missed 3 out of 4 to start.
LeBron with it, and it's Johnson picking him up. James kicks to Irving. Pass to Freak. He tries for 3. That's good. Freak's got his second bucket of the night. And so it's Detroit with the ball. 6-point game. Outplayed in the previous game on their schedule, losing to Chicago.
And you guys know how much I love aggressive defense, but in that game, they were just a bit over the top, and it wound up getting them in foul trouble.
Yeah, exactly. I thought it was not just aggressive, it was reckless. I mean, they approached it more like bumper cars in a game of basketball.
Detroit's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Clark, they've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a little bit of cottonmouth here. Dry spell for sure.
And that one's good. Cleveland leading by 3. Passes it to James. We're about 3 minutes into this first quarter. Gilmore. And the shot's good after hitting off the rim. Freak's got 8 points.
Better to be lucky than good. Got that shot to fall.
Johnson outside. Pause, dishes to Jennings. There's a screen. He kicks it to Hawes. And the foul called on Freak. So it's both teams making substitutions here. So it's the Pistons now, down by 12. This game against Cleveland is the first time they've met this season.
Yeah, and this game kicks off a 4-game
conference foes, guys, looking to take game 1 tonight. They're very interesting to see who can land the first blow.
On the floor are LeBron and Thompson. Amon Shumpert is out there with Freak, and it's Verjao in at the center, filling out the middle. From the sideline.
Freak in the last matchup against the Heat was simply terrific. He finished with 19 points, and he did some work at the line, drawing a lot of fouls and knocking down the free throws. We could see his role in this offense expand if he puts together more games like this one, guys.
All right, thank you as always, Doris. And another special game from a player that we know is incredibly capable for this team.
Yeah, and he proved his value again in that last game. I mean, he's a cog in their machine, no doubt.
Yeah, and they're going to need a few other players to lend a bigger hand today. I mean, they can't expect him to carry the entire load 2 games in a row.
That free throw missing. And he sinks the second. Second quarter of basketball, about 1 minute played so far. Johnson outside. Chandler a screen. The Pistons working the ball around now. It's Jennings with the drive. Good. Jennings has got 5 points now this quarter. And so here's Cleveland. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. They're moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of Miami.
Man, that was a stinker. I mean, that's one of those games where you really can't find anything that they did well. The game just got out of hand and really just a shaky performance across the board.
Yeah, and I'd have to agree with you, and you know how optimistic and positive I am, but it's hard for me to find anything positive to take away from that. That's a game you just want to forget about as soon as you can.
Mozgov, he's checked in for Cleveland. Jennings kicks to Bielitsa. Kicks it out to Johnson. And the pass to Jennings. There's the pick. Here's Bielitsa. Mozgov covering. Bielitsa misses.
You've got to give them a lot of credit for the job they've done on the backboard.
They've done a lot of things well today, but really it's about what they've done on the backboard.
2 minutes gone by. Outside Jennings. Here into the rim.
That would have been lucky had it fallen. Poor shot selection.
Yeah, look at the coach's face and the expression. It says all over it, "Are you kidding me?"
Now here's LeBron. The 12-point lead, their biggest of the game. And that one's good.
LeBron James.
The Pistons have gone 2 of 5 from the field here in the second quarter, shooting 40%.
They can't guard us on the perimeter. So spread the floor and isolate up top. Spacing, fellas. Spacing.
And a quick review, looking at some numbers here for Free. Second in free throw percentage, 4th in scoring, and he's in the top 20 in steals. Both ends.
And you never see him get nervous when he steps to the line. Smooth as a baby's bottom and as cool as a nice fall night.
We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. And Bielitsa kicks to Jennings. Again, the miss by the Pistons. The Cavaliers leading by 14. Pass to Gilmore. Back to LeBron. To the inside. Unloads from 9. And it's Freak missing. Detroit's gone 1 of 2 on 3-pointers here in the second quarter so far. Chandler a screen. They set the pick. Here's Jennings with his first shot attempt. Chandler's shot good. Chandler's got his first 2 points of the night.
You know, I don't think it's ever too late to make a sweet dime. I mean, even if you're halfway through your shot, you might find a better one with for a teammate.
Here's Gilmore. The rebound by Johnson. Pistons trail by 12. Outside Jennings. Johnson the screen. Jennings kicks to Chandler. It's back to Jennings. It's rebounded by Cleveland.
It just hasn't been a very good day for him, guys. They need him to start burying some of those.
And there's the call on James. That's his first foul.
Way to stand his ground.
And through the first half, a pretty lopsided affair. Cavaliers ahead, running away with it. And now let's catch up with Doris Burke, who's standing by on the sideline. Doris?
Thank you, Kevin. It seems, LeBron, like so far the team is on a mission. What sort of message did you want to send here early?
It's really a message to ourselves, knowing that we got to get back to playing the way we know how to play, defending at a high level, executing offensively. No message sent to anyone else but ourselves.
Thank you, LeBron. Kevin, this team has a message all its own.
All right, Doris, thank you. And we'll be back after halftime for the start of the third quarter.
Hey guys, great execution in the first half, but we still have a few things to talk about before we go back out there. We are firing on all cylinders. I couldn't be happier. Defense, offense, you name it. We've done it. Tremendous performance from all of you. We were able to make an impact with our low post offense. Let's continue to exploit those good mismatches in the paint. And let's try to play the second half.
Welcome back, everyone, to the start of the second half. Big margin on our hands, but we'll see if that gap narrows down in the third and fourth quarters. Freak really making a difference here.
Yeah, he's been a revelation tonight, almost scoring at will in that first half.
Really hard to fathom he'll be able to keep it up for the next 2 quarters, but, you never know. It could be a special night for him.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for the second half of basketball. And Detroit, looking at who they've got. Bielitsa is out there with Johnson. Then there's Spencer Hawes. Then there's Jennings. Inside. That shot's good from Hawes. Hawes got his third basket of the night right there.
Whether by design or accident, that was a very high-quality shot they created.
Mozgov sets a screen for Irving. He dishes it to Freak. Hawes with the rebound.
And with room like that off the pick, you have got to knock that one down.
Well, they did everything right, Greg. They executed. All you want is a good look at the basket. Sometimes the shots just don't fall.
The Cavaliers leading by 18. There's the feed to Freak. Back to James. Boom, he jams it straight down.
A one-man show offensively, and that's almost always good news for his team.
For Detroit, they've gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. 90 seconds now into the second half. The timely screen gave him a step, and he took it all the way.
They're doing work here in the second half. 3 or 4 to start.
Kicks it to Freak. 11 feet away. Jennings with the rebound. The Pistons have gone 3 or 4 so far in the third quarter from the field. Pretty good start to the half. Oh, that's blocked. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Pistons will retain possession. Wilson Chandler's checked in for Johnson.
Wilson Chandler.
Here is Jennings. He has 5. There's the screen. Here's Phelps. The shot's good on the assist by Jennings. Jennings has got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Outside Irving. He feeds it to Freak. Dishes it to James. It's Freak, top of the key. No good with the triple.
And he has slipped into a funk, Clark. You can see the confidence is shaken.
Yeah, it really is. I mean, he's very much deflated. The basket looks a lot smaller to him at this point, and the only way you can get out of it is to work yourself out of it.
That drops.
And he found the perfect spot behind the arc there. Big gap in the D.
LeBron passes to Gilmore. Outside Irving. Feeds to Mozgov. LeBron dishes to Freak. 4 on the shot clock. And another miss by Cleveland. Detroit with the ball. They're on an 11-2 run. Over to the left wing. Here's Phelps. Another 3 for Detroit.
It seems that every pass they make is leading to a score here. I mean, that's just exquisite ball movement.
And that's because the ball is looking for the best shot, and it's really paid off for them during the run.
Love kicks to LeBron. To the left wing. Freak passes to LeBron. And a wide open look for Irving. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Pistons trail by 10. Chandler outside. To the wing right side. Here's Phelps. Off the mark, had a chance to trim it to single digits. The drive by James. Good. LeBron's got 15 points.
He's been one of their more reliable options today, guys. I mean, his shooting has led them to this lead.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Detroit Pistons dancers.
A moment to check in with Doris Burke. Doris? Big group substitution here for Cleveland. Mozgov, he's checked in for Tristan Thompson. Love comes in for James Johnson. James checked in for Smith. And Freak subbed in for Iman Shumpert. On the court for Cleveland, LeBron and Love are the talented pair at the forward position. Kyrie Irving is out there with Freak, and it's Mozgov in at the center. Now here's Freak. He's guarded closely from past the arc. Yes, and it's LeBron picking up the assist. And it's 13 points for Freak. Pistons trail by 18. Expanding his range. Cavaliers with the rebound. They'll be hosting Orlando for the next one. That game is the first and last of their homestand. Tries to keep it alive. And it's out of bounds. The Cavaliers able to retain possession here. Final quarter of play, about a minute and a half off the clock into it. Some nice passing by Cleveland here. And not sure what he was thinking there. And now here's Johnson, the fast break chance. Pass to Bielitsa. And Mozgov comes to help. Here's Jennings. Here's Morris. And good work on the boards. They pick up the second chance points.
How about the perseverance there, the extra effort on that offensive glass?
The Cavaliers leading by 16. Here's Irving. The 3. And again, LeBron missing.
Well, he had one three-pointer in the first half, but so far in the second, he's come up with goose eggs.
Morris outside. Lets it go from deep. It's Bielitsa. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
Just not enough bodies on the glass right there, and they paid for it.
Well, Greg, I know you're a little guy, but you know what it means to box out, and it's an effort thing and a mindset deal. You've got to get your body between that other player and the ball.
Morris a screen. On the wing, Johnson. It's Bielitsa. That's in there. Johnson with the assist. Bielitsa's got 4 this quarter. For Cleveland, they've gone 3 of 6 from the field so far in the fourth quarter. Irving dishes to Freak. James against Johnson. Mozgov a screen on Johnson. Excellent use of the screen that time. And that's 17 points for LeBron.
Perfect screen there. Set him up with a terrific look.
Yeah, I like the fact that the setup was good, the screen was solid, but you also have to look at the fact the defender didn't do his job as well as he could have.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Detroit Pistons dancers.
And I think Doris Burke has something for us right now. Doris?
Yes, Kevin, during that last break, I heard David Blatt as he addressed his team. He said their plan was run their offense through LeBron. Their offense is most effective, Coach said, when he is most involved. And they're looking for total involvement from him for the rest of this game. Guys, they're operating under the principle that it's never too late to fine-tune the game plan. Kevin, over to you.
Great. Thanks for the report, Doris. Picked by Mozgov. Shot off the screen. And he wills that one in. Sinking right through off the back iron.
And such a steady hand. I mean, he's one of those guys that's really allowed them to take the lead.
Well, he's just so reliable and dependable and consistent, especially here today. I mean, his shooting percentage is off the charts.
Here's Phelps. Puts the fadeaway right on the money. Irving with it. Love kicks to Freak from beyond the arc. Shot is off. And Detroit the other way now. Outside Jennings. The high post shot. Mozgov grabs the board. Mozgov's got 4 rebounds now tonight.
His touch has disappeared on him this quarter. He just hasn't been able to get it going.
Freak kicks to Irving. To the middle. A great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and nasty jam.
And so just rolling to the finish line now in what has been a very confident-looking performance for the Cavaliers.
Clark, the differential in assists led to a lot of open looks, and it also helped to get more guys involved in the offense easy.
They made the defense adjust by moving the ball like that, and there was no answer for it.
And now, for the year, this is going to take him to 7 wins.
And against a conference opponent, always good to take that first win of the season series to establish a psychological edge.
Especially because they're going to get together 3 more times this season, Craig. You love to get an opponent figured out early when you're going to be seeing them that often.
A fantastic show. And what an amazing all-around game it was for James. He was extremely efficient offensively, got good looks, and really knocked down big shots all game long.
Pass to Bielitz. Here's Phelps, and there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line. That one on Mozgov. And as usual, he's the one directing traffic out there, guys.
Hey, guys, he always has such a firm grasp of exactly what the game plan is. He's always talking, making sure that all 5 guys are on the same page.
And so it's Cleveland taking care of business in this. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I guess they don't need home cooking to feel at home. I mean, Kevin, just a masterful performance all the way around.
And a chance now to send you over to Doris Burke, standing by on the sideline. Doris?
Thank you, Kevin. Congratulations, LeBron, on this win. What were the contributing factors to how well this team played tonight?
Came out with a lot of intensity. Offensively, we moved the ball, and everyone was involved. And defensively, tried to get as many stops as possible, and we was able to do that.
Thank you so much. Back to you guys at the table.
Doris, thank you as always. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. This is Kevin Harlan saying thank you for watching
the 2K Sports postgame show.
Thank you, Kevin. And now let's move on to the presentation of our Jordan Player of the Game, LeBron James. He came out of the locker room at halftime with some nice shooting, going 3 for 3 to start the third quarter. What'd you think, Kenny?
He was dead on from the field tonight, guys. I'd call his performance economical because there was no wasted opportunities. He took advantage of every...
And that wraps things up, folks. Thanks for joining us. For Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith, Kevin Harlan, and the rest of the 2K Sports crew, I'm Ernie Johnson. Good night, everybody.